going on, guys? Welcome back into the channel. Today we have another RDFL head-to-head game for you guys, as we are going to be visiting the Jacksonville Jaguars this week. This is week 6, and you guys can see here on the screen that we are 3-1 going in against the Jaguars, who are coming in at 3-2. So this could turn out to be a pretty good game. Now, one thing that I want to state is that we are currently in position to take the lead in the NFC North. If we can win this game, come out with a win, that would be huge for us. Not a lot of updates in terms of the team or anything like that. I'm going to go ahead and get the link and everything up to our Discord, and then we'll be jumping into the game here shortly. Alright, we're going to be searching here. Now, before we get into this game today, I want to thank everybody that watches my channel, everybody that tunes in on a regular basis and supports my videos and everything like that, because we just reached 5,000 subscribers. I'm going to go ahead and flip over to a party so that he can't hear me the whole game. Go with this. So yes, as I was saying, I want to thank everybody for 5,000 subscribers. I'm planning to do, I want to do something special since we've eclipsed 5,000 subscribers. That's crazy to me. My goal for 2020 was just to reach 750 subscribers on the channel, and you guys have absolutely helped me blow that out of the water by a wide margin. And to be quite honest with you, it's let me do a couple things that are going to hopefully produce even better content for us for this channel in the future, because with those 5,000 subscribers, you guys, are enabling me to bring in a little bit of revenue on the channel, and that's allowing me to buy a computer, a PC system, and things like that are going to allow me to actually have the capability to produce various different types of videos. So I appreciate all of your support on the channel, and let's go ahead and hop into the game here. Agnew back to return. This one's going to go out of the back of the end zone. Agnew does take it. All right. Now, on the offensive side of the ball today, we have a tall task. We have a player, pretty important player to this offense if you followed this series at all, that actually has a development upgrade challenge, and we're going to be seeking to get that for him today. And that's DeAndre Swift. So we'll see what happens with getting DeAndre Swift some type of a dev challenge. I can't imagine that it's going to be easy, because from what I've heard, the Jaguars here, this team, this user, they run a pretty tough defense. And that's going to be tough to go up against. That's going to be really important. So just going to go ahead and run this. Pick up 12, 13 yards there. Nice gain there by Swift, able to evade the defensive lineman.
Screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them.
Man, I can't, I can't say enough. I can't believe 5,000 subscribers. That is absolutely blows my mind, to be honest with you guys. Good pursuit there by the defense. We might be getting called for a hold or a block in the back. Yeah, Tyrell Crosby gets called for holding, so clearly we might have some trouble here trying to run on on the ground here today. pick up a little bit more of that yardage, get us up to around the 35.
And it'll be 2nd and 11. One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
I'm going to put Hawkinson on a streak here.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford.
Hawkinson with a beautiful grab. Thank you. I was hoping to honestly just run the linebacker off there and get the ball into the hands of Swift, but linebacker stayed home, set it up on one-on-one coverage there for Hawkinson, and a nice grab. Nice job going up and high pointing the ball. Good throw by Stafford, I would say. Could go double slant here. I don't know. That might be a little cheesy. I'm going to avoid doing that. Try to actually run the football. Good blocks. Swift should make this into the end zone. He might be getting caught. He does. He takes that one home. Swift well on his way to that development upgrade challenge. Already having a solid day. Takes it in for 6 points.
And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead.
And Lions are on top. 7-0. 6:21 in the first half. And the Jaguars traded for Carson Wentz, I think, off of the Eagles. So we'll to be quite honest with you, I don't 100% remember. So we'll be seeing who comes out at quarterback here for the Jaguars. This should be interesting. I'm going to go with cover one robber here to start. No, okay, Winston. They got Winston. I think they tried potentially to trade for Wentz, and it didn't go through. So they do have Jameis Winston at the helm here. He's been playing pretty well. I remember looking at his numbers before the game, and this is kind of bringing back memory now. 5 touchdowns, 4 picks, decent amount of yardage and things like that. So I'm gonna put him into a middle zone. Oh, and he's breaking out for a run. Too easy. Right up the middle. Robinson gets a big hole.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it? Nothing fancy at all. Challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Good stuff there in the backfield. Jamie Collins and Okwara combined for the tackle. Did not get any yardage that time.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, and what a terrific play.
I'm going to go ahead and I want to call some 4-3 here. And we're going to come out for some base coverage.
They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll try to throw now. Winston. Connection name was Chenault.
Chenault gets the grab, takes it up for about 12, I think, 15. There you go. Chenault getting involved early, the young receiver.
This is a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but
No hole open there for Robinson.
to pick up really nice
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there. Second and 10.
Good spin move by Flowers. Unable to get to the quarterback. Quarterback gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly there. And a good defensive play.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They had the incomplete pass on second down.
Going to direct them to look for pass. Utilize acquire this time. Did not mean to. I'm just trying to keep him right there. Club move, put some pressure on, and a great catch there on the outside. Tyler Eifert, I believe that is, making the grab. Nice grab for him. Almost as nice as the grab made earlier by... You know what, we're going to have to change this up. Oh, and I think we're going to get called for roughing the passer there. Shelton might have come in slightly late. Defense was unable to make that interception in the end zone. Going to come out in a 4-6 here.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
And we're going to adjust Tavai into his zone. And I read it. I knew that was where he was going, but unable to get over there in time with Tavai. Chenault makes the catch, ties the game up, 7-7. 2:36 left here in the first quarter. Jaguars offense did a nice job moving the ball downfield there. Lions defense looking for some answers.
Each team's had it, each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
Matt Stafford comes into this game with a pretty good season so far. I think he has 8 touchdowns to 2 interceptions, about 1,000 yards on the season. So he's doing pretty good for 4 games. We were coming off a bye week last week. And he's looking to continue to improve upon those numbers. If he wants to get a championship or anything like that, he's going to have to continue on those numbers. With a nice run by Swift. Swift already up to 64 yards on the ground.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
At this rate, we might be seeing some of Kerryon Johnson on the ground, because I can't imagine Swift ain't tired yet.
And frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now whistles and
Gonna get a false start on the offense. Right guard. I don't know exactly who that was that got the false start. What do we want to call here? Thinking we might want to try to hit up Galladay. I was looking for Galladay. He's not going to get open, but Jones Jr. is going to get open for a decent chunk of yardage to make up a 3rd and manageable situation.
In addition to his really good hands, Marvin Jones makes big plays downfield. Ended up missing the last month of the 2019 season. Still had 62 catches for nearly 800 yards, and even more importantly, 9 touchdown catches included in that number. When Marvin Jones goes downfield for a pass, oftentimes he finds his way into the end zone.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford.
Agnew is going to find himself open on the seam route. Take that into the end zone, and Matt Stafford has his first passing touchdown on the day as Taven Bryan sustains an injury on the play across the defensive line for the Jaguars. That'll give the Lions a 14-7 lead. Agnew barely beating the safety over there on the right side. I was a little worried that safety might be able to come over and make the pick. But 14-7, Lions are up here. He is going to bring it out. Nice attempt at a tackle there by Voshawn Joseph. We're going to run some 3-4 this time. We haven't run much 3-4 or anything like that in the first drive, so we'll go ahead and switch it up. Run a little bit of a different defensive look. That's what I like about this playbook, is we have a couple of looks that we can give.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson.
Walker comes down for the tackle. Robinson with a decent gain.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They run.
Robinson up the middle once again. I think he got it. Nope, they're not going to give it to him. We might run down to the second quarter here. Yeah, we're going to run down to the second quarter. And it's going to be a 3rd and inches situation. So we're going to have to think hard about what we want to do here defensively. Haven't had much luck stopping them across the defensive front yet. I'm thinking like a cover 1 crash might work here, and then we put Duron Harmon into a zone underneath. We did a good job of block shedding, but that's not going to be enough to get the tackle in time. Kabinda, the fullback, getting the handoff. Former linebacker, actually from the Detroit Lions. We moved on from him at the beginning of the season. Good to see him getting some work, picking up a crucial yard there. They're going to come out in a 3 wide receiver set. And we're going to do a cover 3 drop.
On 1st and 10, Winston. He's got it complete to Thompson.
Thompson open out of the backfield.
11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
A couple of 1st downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 40.
Chris Thompson rotating in, getting some work there. Spelling the rookie. Jacksonville actually has a pretty decent backfield. And they have a pretty good offensive line too, to be honest. I mean, most of the offensive line is left over from the AFC Championship game, or days, I should say.
The last run got 3. Now here's
I'm going to go ahead and show blitz. Bull rush by Danny Shelton. A nice batted pass on the edge, but we're going to get another bogus roughing the passer call. Danny Shelton hits him as he throws, gets called for roughing the passer, and Jacksonville's going to move the ball again off of a penalty.
And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
Jameis now on 1st down.
One-on-one coverage on the outside. Chenault's going to grab that pass interference call. I don't know if I agree with that one, but Jacksonville moving the ball off of penalties. Call a heavy defense here, and I'm going to go man coverage on Chenault. Robinson able to get to the edge, gets in for the touchdown. Defense didn't have an answer there for the outside run. Jacksonville's going to tie it up 14-14.
He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Looks like it's looking like we're gonna have a shootout game here. We'll see if either defense is able to make a stop anytime soon. Agnew gonna take this one out.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And we got a penalty marker down.
It'll probably be some type of a holding call. Yep.
Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford gets it quickly to Galladay.
Stafford hits up Galladay on the quick slant. Stafford is 6 for 6 on the day.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Picks up all that yardage lost on that holding call. Swift tries to get a cutback. A little slow on the cutback, but going to pick up a couple yards.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for.
Hawkinson with the grab.
Stafford delivers this to Hawkinson.
Able to get them up over the 50-yard line. A nice catch there by Hawkinson.
Jaguars 42.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
He's going to fire one deep left side.
Oh, and Stafford just barely misses Swift on the sideline. Had a good opportunity there, but unable to get the job done.
And that'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Swift.
Swift gonna just do his best to pick up a yard on that one.
Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford.
Swift gonna get the reception. Nice, easy, quick catch out of the backfield. Gets the team up to the 28-yard line in scoring position now.
Lions on a pickup of 13. To throw is Stafford. Catch is made by Hawkinson.
Hawkinson makes a quick grab.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Back to the running game with Swift. And he is close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Jaguars 17. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Stafford.
Galladay open to the edge, and Galladay gets himself in for the touchdown. 2nd passing touchdown for Matt Stafford on the day. Very happy. I can't tell you. I mean, he's got to be so happy to have Galladay back after he was injured for the first 4 weeks of the season. Came back during the bye week, had a little bit of time to prepare. You can see that here today as Galladay's already getting involved into the action quite a bit. and taking away a lot of the reps away from Marvin Jones Jr. and some of the other receivers that were getting involved early on and kind of carried us to that 3-1 record. Lions take a 21-14 lead. 2:59 left in the first half. Jaguars plenty of time. 3 timeouts. See what they can do on offense here. You got to be thinking that the Lions defense is just looking to not get called for a penalty and you know, make the Jaguars have to work for it. That's kind of been their issue so far. Oh, and we had the block shed. He gets caught up on his lineman though, unable to take advantage of the open hole there. Only going to pick up 1 yard on the play.
They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw, Winston. This is Chenault.
Finds Chenault with a little bit of coverage on him. Chenault able to make the grab. Taking us down to the 2-minute warning. Jacksonville, if they can convert here, still plenty of time to go downfield and score.
Coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. The throw taken in by Cole.
Jameis Winston does find his target, but it's going to be short of the first down. That's going to cause Jacksonville to punt. They're probably going to take some time off the clock, but the Lions are looking to save all 3 timeouts for an opportunity to move down and at least get a field goal and make this basically make this a two possession game.
35 yards that time on the punt, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Schobert, Reid screen.
Sure can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
At least I thought he was reading the screen. Didn't look like he actually came up to it. Getting up close to the 50-yard line. 2nd and 3 opportunity here.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw.
Hawkinson gets open out of the backfield.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
It's funny, partner, you often hear how tough it is for a rookie receiver to adjust to the NFL. I think the same is true for tight ends. You're asking them to do a lot in the NFL game with the additional blocking that many of them didn't have to do in college. And T.J. Hawkinson, he was the number 8 overall pick in 2019 and had a good rookie season with 32 catches. I expect that number to go way up as he gets more comfortable with the
Detroit going to take a timeout with 40 seconds left on the clock as Swift has a nice run. Gets them into good scoring position.
40 seconds remaining in this first half. Now it's Swift. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Stafford. They'll find Swift out of the backfield.
Swift going to do what he can to pick up a couple yards and get out of bounds. Looking for something more towards the sidelines because I don't want to have to burn that extra timeout yet. Thinking we could do this.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down.
I don't know if that's going to work or not. I'll take the opportunity here for this zone weak. Swift not going to get the first down. Gets tackled short. Gonna let the clock run down here. Take our timeout with minimal time left on the clock and then kick the field goal.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be a 37-yard attempt.
That one should be good, right down the middle from Prater. Gives the Detroit Lions a 10-point lead. Jacksonville should be getting the ball here to start off the second half. So that 2-possession lead is key for the Lions.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Oops, screen went blank for a second. Every time my computer goes into sleep mode because I have an Elgato set up to record it, sets my screen to be blank.
They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. A first down run, good.
Okwara gonna get another tackle there. Thompson does get 3 yards.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Accidentally hit stick with my linebacker, but rest of the defense is able to take care of business.
3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
But these guys going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage would be found.
Where's that play at? I just found a play that I wanted to run. There we go. DB strike, I guess.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Winston.
He did find Cole open, but Winston, I think, a little bit off target on that throw. Throws it behind Cole. Might have been able to have the first down if Winston was a little bit more accurate on that throw and led him. Agnew doing his best to try and free up some space, but not going to have any luck on that return.
Take over with a new set of downs. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them?
Swift going to pick up 10. Gets himself up to 111 yards on the game.
Show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Rolling to his right. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
Stafford on the play action rollout takes it out there looking for his tight end, big tight end Hawkinson on the outside, unable to find him open. Nice coverage by the defense, forcing the ball underneath. Swift picks up the couple yards that they needed.
Finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion. 2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield.
Kerryon Johnson in the game for the first time today.
Just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Good blocks by the offensive line. Kerryon going to pick up a few.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They go to Johnson again.
Johnson not going to get enough for that first down. Gets tackled down, I would say, inches short.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down.
See what other types of runs they can give us.
Go with your best running play over your best blocker.
This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. On 3rd down, here comes Swift.
Swift does enough to pick up the first.
Taken down at the 36. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
No room for Marvin Jones Jr.
37-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not,
well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. On 2nd and 11.
Oh, and a bad throw there by Stafford. Going to be intercepted by Wilson. Wilson coming up from his safety spot. I believe he's coming up from the safety spot. Gives the Jaguars the play that they needed. Stafford way off on his accuracy on that throw. Throws it way inside of Swift, who was going upfield.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Man-on-man coverage. Westbrook able to get open. Coming across the field. Takes it up to the 46. The Jaguars are in business here.
Maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They'll run it down with Robinson. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Good tackle by Gerard Davis. Haven't called his name much today. One of the few star type of players on this Lions defensive unit. Really a unit that is kind of desperate for talent on that side of the ball.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Thompson.
The push in the backfield, I think by Deshaun Hand, pushed the right guard far enough into the backfield to trip up the halfback and cause a little bit of disruption.
His team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Winston. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away.
Almost had an interception coming back on a very similar play. Pass to the halfback. I think safety might have been coming up there. Safety gets in the way and bats that one down. Almost had back-to-back interceptions from both sides to the halfbacks.
Now on to punt as he gets this one away. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7.
24-14 remains your score here with 1:11 left in the 3rd quarter. Swift gets a big hit. Able to hang on to the ball there, though.
Good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time.
Jones, the one that comes up and makes that hit. Makes Swift regret running to his side of the ball. Good push by the defense. Able to get disruptive in the backfield there. Not a lot of good options here that they're giving us in the passing game. Might have to go out and call our own. Might be able to run this here for a first down, might not. 3rd and 3. I like seeing what the defense was giving us. We're going to go ahead, and if it allows us to call that play, and then adjust.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap for Stafford.
Throwing it upfield for Swift. Goes up to get it, unable to grab it. We probably could have thrown it to somebody else. They had the right coverage on there on the outside to prevent that type of a pass to Swift. Might have been able to dump down to the sideline. It looked like Galladay was a little bit open. Lions going to have to punt the ball. It's a penalty on somebody. I'm going to assume it's some type of block in the back. Daniel Thomas gets called. And a nice throw by Winston to the outside. Even better route there to beat the linebacker that was in man coverage on Westbrook.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. This is Thompson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Good bull rush by Hand. And a slightly inaccurate throw there by Winston, unable to hit his target.
And it's 3rd and 5.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down.
Good pickup by the halfback there. Good defense. 3 guys converge on Westbrook and force that one incomplete. 4th and 5 situation. I imagine the Jacksonville Jaguars are thinking about going for it here. They are.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's
bring Dorsey down here to be closer to his man. Does find Chenault open over the middle. Able to pick up quite a few after beating his man to the inside.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Winston.
We did get some pressure, but Winston, as he's getting hit, makes a nice throw out there to Cole.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, Runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam! Puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
Now a dump off here complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
They'll try and run for it on first.
Good call there by the offense. Little inside zone play, more than enough to get them up for the touchdown and into the end zone. So 24-21 is going to be your score with 5 minutes and 34 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. A lot of time for both teams, a lot of time for Jacksonville to get the ball back, especially if they get a stop on defense and take the lead. Agnew going to play it safe here, keep this one in the end zone.
And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now.
Great blocks by the offensive line. Springs Swift free for a gain of about 15.
Get back to running the football. High percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Now a carry for Swift.
Swift, bobbing and weaving, gets himself up to about the 50-yard line. Swift a little bit tired.
Work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Stafford going to give it to Swift.
Swift going to pick up a few more, and he's going to be rotated off. He does get his 150 on the game, so that should be the Dev Upgrade Challenge to get DeAndre Swift up to Superstar. Pretty nice achievement there for him. We're going to go with a play action here. And a bad... I don't know what happened there. I thought he was supposed to keep going to the sideline. I probably could have hit Hawkinson a little bit deeper downfield. Wants us to run a screen play, or we could do something a little bit more over the middle like this. Go ahead with this type of a passing play. Galladay makes a nice reception. Gets hit pretty hard by Miles Jack.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They run out of the gun with Swift.
Swift able to find a good hole up over the middle. Takes us up to about the 3-minute mark. Gonna keep burning clock.
That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines. Let's close this one out.
And he's going to take this.
Hawkinson going to get injured again. He came back this week as well. He wasn't Galladay wasn't the only one injured. They both got injured for 5 weeks apiece. And that's actually unfortunate because that stops the clock, which helps out the opponent. We're going to look for a different I think an inside switch might work for us. Jesse James does get open. He catches that ball and gets into the end zone for a nice touchdown. Stafford with a nice bounce back drive after throwing an interception before.
And the Lions are able to extend their lead. And nowadays in NFL football, you have to account for all the receivers, sure.
31-21, Lions take a lead. Plenty of time on the clock. If and another torn labrum. I think he had a torn labrum the first time around. Re-aggravates that injury, I suppose.
Of what we're seeing today, we're seeing it each and every week now.
If Jacksonville can get a quick score and retain their timeouts, they do have a shot.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
Westbrook tackled inbounds. Maybe a little bit of an oversight there.
They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Winston.
Surprised there's not a pass interference call there. Tyler Eifert, you can see, is really upset. He wanted that pass interference call, and I think that defense got away with one there. That was, I would say, about as clear of a pass interference call as you can get. Oh, and switches us on. Barely get that shoestring tackle. Accidentally switched myself off the guy that was in coverage on him. Westbrook gonna come up with a nice catch though. Kind of unfortunate that he wasn't fast enough to get to the end zone. I mean, I guess the ball was a little off target, so that kind of slowed him down. He wasn't able to hit it in stride. And he does get the touchdown over the middle. Westbrook in for the touchdown. Makes it a 31-28 game, a 3-point game. Be interested to see if they attempt to give us the ball or if they decide to go with the onside kick. I think the safer play might be the onside kick. Yep, that's exactly what they're going to do. They got it. He bounced it off of the Lions player, able to get the onside kick, and they might be able to go downfield here and make it happen. Can Jameis Winston lead this team downfield? Crazy onside kick, bounces in the favor of the Jaguars. And an insane interception by Grant Haley. One-hands it, goes up, and says, "You're onside kick." Nice little trick there. But I have a nicer trick for you. DeAndre Swift picks up a yard. Maybe not a yard. Jacksonville's not using their timeouts. Jacksonville needs to call their timeouts here. Jacksonville had all 3 timeouts. I don't. And they aren't going to call them. So that'll do it for the game if they just decide not to call those timeouts. Yep. 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Jacksonville could have got the ball back, but they elect not to use their timeouts. I guess they're conceding the victory. Really nice matchup there against the Jaguars. I hope you guys enjoyed watching that one. Ended up being a pretty close game, and Hope you guys will stay tuned for more RDFL action as we go head-to-head with these other users. That improves us to 4-1 and takes us to the top of the division. We have the Falcons next week. Not sure which game will be streamed next because our standard rule in the league is that the away team streams the game. So not 100% sure which game will be streamed next, but make sure you guys stay tuned for more action. I'll see you guys in the next game, or my next video. Hope you guys have a good one.